Hi, and welcome to Queen City Skin Podcast. This is your host, Dr. Elizabeth Roston. As a board-certified dermatologist, I am a skin, nail, and hair specialist, and I have developed an expertise in cosmetic dermatology and aesthetic procedures. This is your place to learn about skincare, skin conditions, and the latest cosmetic techniques and services. Empower yourself with skincare and anti-aging knowledge for healthier, more beautiful skin and appearance. However, the information in this podcast is not for medical advice. It is for informational purposes only. You should always consult with your doctor for your best care. Hi, and welcome to Queen City Skin Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how you brides out there can start getting ready for your big day. I like to think about helping brides get ready for their big day, but starting with skin. I think having your best skin is the way to feel the most confident and the most ready for your big day. So we start by advising our brides on good skincare plan. Now that can mean a lot of different things, and sometimes it means treating acne. And the way that we treat acne is we'll combine a medical visit, maybe some prescriptions. We'll combine aesthetic services, over-the-counter really good skincare, and sometimes even lasers to improve scarring, including color and texture. But there are ways that you can get your acne under control, and I encourage all brides to pursue this. And this probably needs to be started about 8 to 12 months in advance. For some brides, treating sun damage can become important. And I love treating sun-damaged skin because when we lighten freckles and remove dark spots, you get brighter skin. It's fresher and just prettier, better to put on makeup. Hydrate. That's another part of good skin. We gotta hydrate. It's an easy one, but big reward. And so there's some great moisturizers that we can suggest for you, including hyaluronic acid serums that help your skin hold on to water, and then a moisturizer that's carefully chosen for your skin type and your goals and what we think you need. Also, when we start a good skincare plan, we can look for some smooth skin. Now this goes along with the hydration also. You get hydrated skin, it's going to look smoother, finer lines are smooth. But also some mild exfoliation. We may add some exfoliation in your skincare regimen, and this will give you an improved upper layer skin turnover. We do this, you can do a little exfoliating cleanser carefully, not overdone, and alpha hydroxy lotions can help exfoliate that dead upper skin layer so you get a fresher look, reflects light a little bit better, makeup goes on better, and everything just looks better. And we can do all this with skincare. We can use chemical peels and aesthetic services to help us as well. And we can use skincare to help us reduce oil. There's a lot of oil-absorbing moisturizers. We sometimes have procedures that might help reduce oil. And just in general, get your skin makeup ready and party ready. I think if you can step out with great-looking skin, there's just a confidence. You're stepping forward with your best skin ever, and I think every individual deserves this, not just brides, but for brides, I think it's even more important. There's parties, there's photos, we just want to get you ready. In addition to this, while we're doing this, we can think about an anti-aging plan. So a lot of these things that I've been talking about, lightening freckles and dark spots and brightening skin, hydration, a lot of this will wrap into an anti-aging skincare plan that we recommend for anyone. So what else can you do to get ready? Well, I think you can enhance your eyelashes. There's a lot of ways to grow eyelashes. In my opinion, overdone false eyelashes can lead to like a crowded eye look and almost look unnatural. And some ladies don't like wearing them. Also, over time, if you keep wearing the eyelash extensions and the false eyelashes, the attachable eyelashes, if they're very heavy, they can weigh down the upper eyelid, causing a condition that we refer to medically as ptosis. And that's where that upper eyelid is a little lower. It's a little saggy. And we don't want that. We want longer eyelashes in a healthy way. So how do we do this? We can use a lash growth serum. I think these are great. They help keeping you looking great every day without having to have the maintenance of those artificial eyelashes. So what do we use? Well, Latisse is by Matapros. It's a prescription. It's a prostaglandin analog serum that grows eyelashes very, very well. Eyebrows too, for that matter. Sometimes it can cause a little irritation at the eyelid margin, some redness, and sometimes eye irritation itself. So we've started recommending over-the-counter lash enhancing serums that contain synthetic prostaglandin analogs. And the one that we recommend contains isopropyl cloprostinate. You can look for this in your products, isopropyl cloprostinate. The one that we recommend is Rapid Lash, but there's others out there. These are kind of like Latisse, but they're not as strong. They also don't seem to cause that irritation that Latisse can cause. So if you've tried Latisse before and you've had some irritation, or if your friend has tried Latisse and said, I don't think you want that, it causes irritation, look into these things. The Rapid Lash is what we recommend, but you can look for that isopropyl cloprostinate. The other thing you can do is kind of a nutritive eyelash enhancer. Some contain growth factors. The one that we recommend is Factor 5 Brow and Lash Serum. It has growth factors as well as copper and peptides that promote eyelash growth. So nice eyelashes. I think that's great for photos and just looking great all the time. Believe it or not, a lot of brides come in, they want to know about how to handle underarm sweat. I think this is actually quite logical. You don't want to have a sweaty underarm on your dress or one that stains your dress, and there's a lot of dancing and hugging and all kinds of stuff and catching bouquets with the arm up in the air. I think this is one with great big reward. You can do Botox injections under there. Short term, lasts about 6 months, can be very helpful. We also offer Mirror Dry, and Mirror Dry is a treatment that offers permanent significant reduction or elimination of underarm sweat. It is a procedure you have to undergo. There's numbing that we do here in the office. You can have some swelling and redness after. So we got to plan for this and do it in advance. I would say no sooner than 3 months ahead of your big day. So underarm sweat. We could also make medical treatment recommendations, but I think for the big day, I really like these things that really knock out the sweat without any question. That would be the Botox, neuromuscular relaxers like Botox and Mirror Dry. Many brides also think about laser hair reduction treatments. That's a kind of a no-brainer. It'd be great not to worry about stray hairs in your underarm, particularly if you've got a dress that's going to show that. But you can also think about leg and bikini, just making your maintenance easier. Certainly if you have any facial hair, we'd want to address that. But laser hair treatments, I think, are a great thing for anyone to think about. If you've gotten to that point in your life where you've got a little extra money in your budget, it is such a great idea to have laser hair reduction treatments in some of these areas where you're shaving all the time. It's a lifestyle thing for most people, and I think it's a wonderful treatment with big rewards. It can be really important for anyone that gets bumps in the shave area, bikini bumps, for men in the beard bump area, but we're not talking about men today. Men will have to tune in another day to hear about that. Laser hair reduction treatments. And then we've talked about how to get good skin with skincare, but you can also use some treatments to get good looking, great looking skin, things that make your skin glow. They also make it healthier as well as prettier. And for most brides, we're thinking about things like IPL, which is short for intense pulse light, targets reds and browns in your skin, can lead to tightened pores, smaller pores, and just a smoother overall skin appearance. We offer also laser facials. These are great. Generally, this is a low energy, low fluence Q-switch laser, and it's run over the skin. You get a little mild heat feel pain-free, zero downtime. You could honestly do this before a bridal shower and go put your makeup on, you're ready to go. But if you give yourself a couple of days, you'll see the full effect from these laser facials with just a little glow and smoother skin. If there's more deeper sun damage or deeper changes, you can look at a fractional laser. The fractional 1927 removes brown spots and smooths the surface. Deeper penetrating fractional lasers are needed for acne scars, like the 1550 Fraxel laser or Fraxel Dual is good for acne scars. And you can also do microneedling. Microneedling is popular and can be paired with some treatments like tranexamic acid if you have melasma. So a lot of ways that we use our tools depending on your skin type and your goals to help you get great looking skin. Now this might surprise some of you. You can actually use Botox to get great looking skin. All right, so you can use Botox to relax wrinkles in your brow and forehead. Another good thing to think about for a wedding. But does it surprise you that I'm recommending Botox to have great looking skin? You'll get great looking skin in the area where we treat Botox for wrinkles. So I treat your forehead, you'll get great looking skin there. But you can do what's called microtox, which are tiny little injections of Botox all over the face, a so-called Botox facial. And this can tighten your pores and reduce oil and make everything look smoother and more even and pretty. Now, if you have facial flushing, if you're one of those, they're usually a fair-skinned individual, and you just turn beet red, and you're worried about on your big day with all the guests and all the partying and dinner and saying your vows, you're just going to turn beet red, then this Botox facial, the microtox, can be used to reduce the redness on your cheeks or forehead or wherever, and it inhibits the blood vessels from dilating and creating that redness. I think that's certainly something you could think about. And some brides are generally young and not very wrinkly, but Botox is a great preventative for wrinkles, and we use Botox like the word Kleenex. So when I say Botox, it's like a neuromuscular relaxer. There's actually Botox, Dysport, Xeomin, Jeuveau, and now Daxxify. These are used in the muscles, for example, in between your eyebrows to fix those 11s and soften the brow lines. I also give you a brow lift in the forehead to smooth dynamic lines in the forehead, crow's feet, the little smile lines. It is part of an anti-aging plan we recommend for anyone. But I think if you're getting ready for your big day, it's a good time. That's a good motivator to come in and think about the neuromuscular relaxer injections for that. So we've talked about kind of how to get ready, but now it's down to the last 3 months. What do you do? For me, I think we just really concentrate on skin. It's skin, skin, skin. Let's double down on this skincare plan. So you've got hydrated, smooth skin, blemish-free. Make sure we've erased those blemishes. We've lightened dark marks from sun or acne blemishes, and just make sure you're ready to go. So it can be skincare. We might do an IPL treatment to remove some of those, really focusing on the skin. And now it's 1 to 2 weeks before. Well, here we really keep it simple. And you might think, why would I worry about that? We really see a lot of brides 1 to 3 weeks before their wedding. They're looking to get ready. They may touch up their Botox. We usually do that a little bit earlier. But you can do things like hydrofacial or the Glow 2 facial, dermaplaning. I think in this period, it's just time to keep it simple. Focus on the surface of the skin, focus on hydration. Might be time to focus on the eyelashes and brows with tint. Get the brows trimmed up and we can tint them. And hopefully you've got those nice eyelashes from using your eyelash medications and you're just ready to go. And then you're ready for your big day, and we hope you have a wonderful big day. But what you've achieved here is not just great looking skin and lower maintenance skin, lower maintenance shaving. You've achieved healthier skin for your whole lifetime, and hopefully we've got you on a plan that'll keep you healthy for your whole lifetime. So it's really fun to focus on the big day. We love it too. but it's nice when we can help you get on a program that leads to a lifetime of healthy skin. And that's what we like to talk about in this podcast, is achieving healthy skin. And that will wrap it up for today. We hope you tune in soon for another edition of Queen City Skin Podcast. Thank you so much.